Nice. Good morning. Hey, BB Nice Queen Diva. Good morning. I'm here.
Turning dust into diamonds. Let me tell you about a place where
We're
you
going to
should
talk about
start
some
your
things.
day before you go out
We're going to wrap
to
up
the
mental
world
health.
and show them what
I'm going to give some tips on how to make you mentally strong today. We all need that, right? We all go through something. And go, I will
uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds. Oh, she'll uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher, turn dust to diamonds. And the diamonds are free. And Miss.Teavalocity. The diamonds are free. And Miss.Teavalocity. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, shall take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, shall take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds.
And the diamonds are free. It costs you nothing, just free 99. The gems I drop are free. Ooh, not this morning. Hey, BB Nice, good to see you, beautiful. So I'm going to wrap up this week with mental health. I know it's Mental Health Awareness Month, so I'm going to wrap it up today on just some healthy tips on how you stay mentally strong. And these are simple little tips. I know there's a lot going on. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you're here to join me this morning. There's a lot going on. I suppose, from hearsay. But I've been doing just fine. So, and I'm glad you all are doing fine and you're here to join me this morning. I do want to thank each and every one of my supporters who support me. I even thank those who hang up in the clouds. They're welcome here too. And I thank them for supporting me, right? But I want to say this. I am honored when someone emails me because they haven't seen me for a while and they email and let me know that they miss me and they're checking on me, because I do the same for people. If I haven't seen people around for a while, I tend to check up on them if there's a way that I could contact them via email, or maybe I'll say it on here just to let people know that I'm concerned and I'm hoping all is well with them, right? So someone did that to me, and thank you very much, King. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. I appreciate it, but I am doing well. I'm just on the path of entering my new chapter of life, my new journey. So it's been pretty busy. So I've been booked and busy, and I haven't been on here as much, and I probably won't be on here as much. But I'm in the process of changing things here and getting another channel as well. Yes, getting another channel as well besides Jim's Talk. The reason why I don't play Jim's Talk anymore, promote that channel, but please, if you haven't subscribed, please go over there and subscribe. That's still my channel. I need you to go over there, but until I correct some things, I won't be playing the intro for over there. So just give me a minute and I'll work that out. But I hope everyone is doing well mentally, because there's a lot going on. We're coming out of this pandemic, whatever they want to call it. And so the world is opening back up, but we have had people, in the house for almost a year. And so some depression has set in and other things has set in, and mental illness is real. And it increases with certain activities. So we see it, we know it, and we could feel it sometimes. Even we need mental breaks and we go through something mentally. We hit spots of depression, sometimes. So we want to stay focused on our mental health. I don't care what people say. It's important that you stay in control of you. When we're not mentally well, we're not physically well. We're not spiritually well. You can't be, because they all is in alignment. We need all of them to balance. When one is off balance, it throws everything off balance. So mental illness is real. And in my description box, I don't know if I put it on this video, but you'll see it on my other videos. There are places you can call and go to seek help if you think you have any type of mental illness, mental breakdown, anything. There's people you can see. I'm not a licensed psychologist or a psychiatrist or a doctor or a therapist or a counselor in that area. However, like I told you, everything I do is for informational purposes and educational purposes. That's what it's for. I research it and study, just like I tell you all. Don't believe me. Go research and study for yourself, because I think it's better for all of us when we look at people behavior patterns and study it, for us to know how to deal with that person. If you know what they're going through, then you know how to deal with them, and a lot of people with mental illness causes harm to relationships because they're just not mentally balanced and they don't know how to have relationships. But today I'll go over a couple of tips, and I have a little time today, so we could just, hang out for a little bit. I'm excited. You know, uh, I'm about to go on another journey. I told you, a new chapter of my life. I'm excited. Good things are happening. I'm believing, I'm manifesting, and I'm walking in them. So I'm excited. But I have my good days and bad days too. Because when you simply don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know, it's just like walking into the dark. You don't know what's in the room. So I'm not walking into the dark, but I'm walking into something different, and I'm at a particular age. And so it could be scary sometimes, but I'm going to trust God that it'll be all right. I'm going to trust God that it's going to be all right. And he has always worked in my favor. If something wasn't for me, I didn't get it. I didn't know why I didn't get it as bad as I wanted it. I didn't get it because God knows what's best for us. Yeah, he sees things that we can't see. We just can't see, so we don't know. But so I trust God wholeheartedly. I'm glad to see my BB Nice back. She did a live yesterday, you guys, telling you about her surgery. And we're going to come on and talk about that because I don't know statistically the rate, but many, and especially Black women suffer with endometriosis and adenomyosis. They suffer bad with it. And she experienced that. And so she just had surgery. She didn't mind me telling you all about it. She shared her story. And it's interesting because my daughter suffered as well with adenomyosis, which is very, very similar, very painful. And so I'm glad she's up and she's doing well, and we continue to pray for her, speedy recovery. But I was glad to see you, Queen, and I'm glad to see you here today. Yes, I have my song back. I contacted Jamzonita B and told her what had happened, and she released the song again for me, and she edited it somewhat. Now, the song was good to me. I like the song. It's me. She made it for me, and it fits me. So thank God she edited it and she sent it back to me. But I do want to say this. Somehow they Jamzonita had, I think she privated her channel for a little while, for a couple of days. And in the midst of that, Google took away all her subscribers. They unsubscribed all her subscribers. So please try to help Jamzonita get her subscribers back plus some. We praying for her subscribers to come back plus some. So Jamzonita B, I think she's going to start a new channel as well. But if you can, please go over there and subscribe to it. I know I don't have masses of people here, but some is better than none, right? Some is better than none. But today is just going to be like an open day. Now, I got a little bit of cliff notes and, updates on what's going on over in the YouTube world, over in that world. And it's okay. I really don't care. However, make sure that your integrity is always intact. Whatever you do, guard your integrity. That should be a very important part of your moral compass and being a human being who you are. Guard your integrity. Okay, so tip number 1 on healthy habits that make you mentally strong. Tip number 1, remember you are in control of your emotions. Yep, you're in control of your emotions, and it's very important that when anything happen, any situation, that you keep your emotions in check no matter what's going on, because you control your emotions. So the way you respond or react to something is simply up to you. It's up to you. Whenever you allow somebody to rattle you or you respond the wrong way, that means they have control over your emotions. Just keep control of your emotions. Keep calm. Don't, allow people to evoke anger or anything out of you. Think about it before you speak. Be slow to speak. Be very slow to speak. So that's tip number 1. And that's a good tip because I am learning every day, but I'm getting real good at keeping my emotions in check, because if I didn't keep my emotions in check, I would answer to a lot of garbage that is just not worth my time. That's not beneficial. Hey, sassy baby, it's not beneficial to me. Hi, Slim Thick. So make sure you keep your emotions intact. You are in control of you. Don't give people the power to have control over you. Number 2, question your thoughts and belief. Yep, question everything. When you question your thoughts and your belief, you tend to be a critical thinker. Most people who question some of their thoughts and their beliefs become critical thinkers. And the reason why is because it causes you to research deeper. Just research deeper. Am I thinking right? What would be the benefits of this? Why would this happen? Or what is the results of this? So you question your thoughts. And why do I believe this? Why do I believe what I said was right, or what I did was right? Or why do I believe this? Then you dig a little deeper into yourself. So that's a good habit, to question yourself sometime. Yeah, it's good, believe it or not. And then you learn about you when you question yourself and your belief, even in the midst of having a conversation or dealing with someone, you tend to see people's perspective a little different. Sometimes I ask myself, well, why do you believe that? Why don't you like that? Or why do you like that? Or what was offensive about that? Then my perspective is a little different when I sit back and question myself sometime and belief. You get that? You know what that is, right? Number 3, create. This is so important. This is so important. I spoke about this the other day, and I spoke about it when building confidence in relationships and friendships, right? I always say this: create healthy boundaries. Create boundaries in your relationships. You don't allow people to go outside those boundaries, and don't place your expectations on other people as well while I'm thinking about it, but create those boundaries. Then a person will know, hey, if I cross these boundaries, this could potentially happen. So create boundaries, right? Let's see. I took this down, girl, because I thought I needed to know this, y'all. So actively learn from your mistakes. I always say this: stop talking about the past. Stop staying stuck in the past. But what the past can do is the past can make you think and see what caused whatever to happen in the past. Just don't get stuck there. Go back, learn, what experience did I get? Why did that happen? Why did I respond like that? What was the results of it? That's how you think about your past. Hey, baby, what's going on? Take it back. Why did I act like that? Or why did I experience that? And then so that's how you look at your past as a teacher. Experience is the best teacher, they say. So you look at your past so you won't continue to make the same mistakes. If you feel as though you made a mistake, you won't continue to make the same mistakes. You learn something from your past, right? So 5, 5, you guys, limit time on social media, especially if you are suffering any type of mental illness. You have to log off of social media. And when I was studying this and researching this and trying to comprehend what exactly are they trying to tell us, this is what they trying to tell us, especially if you are mentally unhealthy. They're trying to tell us that a lot of times when we come on here, make sure you listen to this because you'll see it, right? We come on here, and if we're not doing so well, we come on here and we see someone else happy, they living well, they got a healthy relationship, a beautiful family, they're beautiful, they have all these things that you may desire to have. And if you're not in that space and place, it can make you feel somewhat bad, sad, or sometimes things going on social media that can be very provoking to you. They could make you angry, upset, make you feel less than yourself. Because you get on here sometime and even with something simple like this, let me take it this. I'll use this analogy. I'm a content creator. I have 9 people in here. Hey, that's all right, because whoever these gyms are for, they'll pick them up. So as well in my soul, but as well with me. But everyone is not like that. Some people can't understand why they're a content creator and they can't go further, or they don't get all the views, or they don't have their 1,000 subscribers, or they not getting all these subscribers back to back to back. So sometimes it makes you feel less than another content creator on here. Well, why is that person? Then you start, questioning yourself. Well, what do they have that I don't have? Why is that person? Then in most cases, you become envious. You become envious. So social media could be a double-edged sword. We know that. But when you're not mentally strong and you let little things bother you like that, then it can be the driving force to you thinking less of yourself. Too much social media, if it's not healthy social media, then perhaps you should log off. You should time yourself. Okay, I'll watch an hour of this, an hour of that. But anything on here we can learn from, good, bad, or indifferent. We can learn from them. You can look at some of these. I look at some of these people and I ask God, I said, and I pray, Lord, please, when I become this big, please make sure I remain humble. I'll say that again. Lord, when I become this big, because I see greatness in myself, please make sure I remain humble and grateful that you have blessed me with these amount of subscribers and people who believe in me and who follow me. Some people aren't humble. They get big heads. They don't remain humble. And so in the end, believe it or not, they'll lose, but they don't see it now because a lot of times their following is so strong and their numbers are so big that they don't see when maybe 5 or 6 people leave. But then it begins to multiply. And then they'll notice, hey, I'm losing because they didn't remain humble. So I'll use that analogy. I will stay humble. I said, God, remember, keep me in the right mind frame to know that I need to always be grateful and humble to the blessings that you bestow upon me, for the blessings that you bestow upon me. Some people are not like that. And we see it all the time. And I'm using content creators because this is the environment we in. Even when even on your job, when someone get a promotion, or perhaps you, make sure you're not that someone who get that promotion and then you don't be humble. You don't be grateful. You don't realize where your blessing come from. See, because your blessings come from God. But let's talk about that. Let me stop right there. Because I think people get confused what's from God and what's not from God. See, God doesn't bless no mess. Yeah, he doesn't. God doesn't bless no mess. So when you think that people are being blessed, actually they're not. It looks that way to you, But that's really not what's going on. Because you got to remember, the devil was a powerful angel. And God released the devil to run rampant. So people think some of these blessings, or what they call blessings, are coming from God. They're not coming from God. They're coming from the devil, because God doesn't bless a lot of mess. But to us, it looked like people are being blessed. And sometimes we get envious. But see, I don't want those type of blessings. So I'm not going to do those type of things. But think about it. Do you really think that some of the things that go on in our lives and things we do to people mean, even in our everyday lives, when we say mean things or do mean things to people, do you actually think that God's going to bless that or curse that? That's just a question for you. I know I went off a little bit, but it was so good because the Spirit told me to say that. And that's what I said. God doesn't bless no mess. So whether you think someone is blessed with thousands, and I'm going to use this again, because we all are on here together as a unit, right? We move as a unit sometime, all of us. Do you think a lot of these people are being blessed, or are we being confused? I don't live in a state of confusion. I know difference. So I don't envy, or I don't be jealous of anyone who has greater numbers than me, has a bigger follow, knock down more views than I do. I don't envy that stuff. I'm not jealous of it, because I already know what it's about. See, when it's your time and your turn to receive blessings, it's not because of the bad things you've done. Not the bad seeds you sowed, but the good ones. You're going to reap the good seeds. So remember, every harvest that you plant, every seed that you sow, you will reap its harvest. Let me say it like that. Every seed you sow, good or bad, you will reap it. You may not see it now, but it's coming. And it may not come to you, but it may come to my grandchildren, my grandchildren, children, my children. You shall reap that harvest, good or bad. That's just a fact. So everyone here who's doing well with numbers and knocking down views, they're not blessed. It's not the blessing you want. Let me say it like that, okay? It may not be the blessings that you want. And I just want to say that, okay? So when we was talking about social media, I know we all in the same climate. So I tend to talk about us here, okay? But just because you see someone get a promotion on a job and they now making 6 figures, doesn't always mean that they blessed. Depending on how they act, is that a blessing from God or the devil? I'm just asking. Y'all help me out. I'm just asking. People are fooled. But that's the devil's job, is to fool us. To, another example, and I'm going to move on. I love chocolate. I love junk food. Right, Diva? Love junk food. It's killing me. Craziest thing in the world. It could potentially kill me. But it's good to me. I like it. I like the cake. I like the candy. I like the cookies. I like the chip. All the bad things. But they're good to me. But they're bad for me. See what I mean? A double-edged sword. The numbers are good. The views are good. But they're really bad. Just a thought. Number 6, take time for yourself. And I had 6 tips. Take time for yourself. I don't care whatever you do. Go for a walk. Buy yourself something nice. It could be $1.99 pair of flip-flops. Get your hair done. Get your nail done. In fact, get up, look in the mirror, tell yourself how good you are, and make that day strictly for you. We get caught up in worrying about everyone else, taking care of everyone else, that we don't take care of ourselves. A mother and a father, a provider, or whomever, a spouse, they tend to lose themselves sometimes. And in the process of losing themselves is not mentally healthy for them. And you don't realize it. A friend of mine, we had a conversation the other day. A friend and I had a conversation, and she was saying how providing for her family, taking care of kids, always worrying about them, she lost herself. You will lose yourself. You have to realize that you have to preserve yourself for anyone, for your loved ones. So you have to take time for yourself. Don't always work overtime. I know that work is there. I know I have to meet this deadline. I might have to do it, but hey, tomorrow I need to go. I need to go and have a spa day, a me day. You have to do something to make yourself feel good. Read. And another mental tip I want to tell you is that helps very much just to keep your mind sharpened. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, reading, crossword puzzle, Sudoku, they call it. What's that other one? Fill in the blanks. All those are mind stimulated. They keep you sharp. I used to do crossword puzzles all the time, and I need to do them again for my mental alertness and my mental sharpness. I really need to do them. But I had a crossword puzzle book everywhere. Every bathroom that I owned, I had one in my bedroom, on my bed, everywhere. I kept crossword puzzles to try to keep myself mentally sharp. The other day, I sat down and I opened up YouTube and I did mental math. I did math problems. Integers and all that, subtracting, multiplying, PIMDIS, all that. I did it just to make sure that I was still kind of sharp. It was just a challenge I did for myself. I said, boy, you learn it. So my granddaughter comes to me yesterday and I always asked her, how was school? She said, oh, it was fine. I said, how's your math going? Because she doesn't like math. But again, a mental block. We have to get rid of mental blocks. I had to do it in math, right? Get rid of my mental block. I had to do it in college with math. I hated math. So I see that in her. So I said to her, I said, hey, listen. I said, you have a mental block. You need to get rid of that mental block that you have for math. I said, Yaya was the same way. I said, and I didn't do well in math until one day I said, hey, listen, you have to have this math to graduate. You have to have it. So you have to get rid of that mental block. So I started working on it and I started working on it. And then eventually I started liking math. And I did well. And of course I passed. I got my degree. I couldn't get my degree if I didn't have the math. But I said that to say this. From time to time, I do certain things just to see if I'm still mentally sharp. You have to challenge yourself to do things to see if you mentally sharp and to stay mentally sharp. Because I notice sometimes I forget. And I know we all forget, but the older you get, your mind deteriorates unless you do so. It's going to deteriorate regardless. So I don't want to, take the fact of that away. But you can also do things to keep you mentally sharp. So when you take time for yourself, read a book. See if you comprehend what that book is saying. People read, but they don't always comprehend. Do some mental math. Do some crosswords. Do some Sudoku. Do something for your mind other than stay on social media. So I was telling my granddaughter, you stay on social media quite a bit. You stay on the telephone talking quite a bit. I said, why don't you go on YouTube and get a tutor? I said, I was on there and I said some great tutor, videos on there to help you with your math. And she said, well, I'm having a tough time with circumferences. I said, yeah, I remember that. I said the ratio, the pi, and all that. I said it's not really that hard once you get the basics. So this is what I'm going to do. Monday, I'm going to go and watch a couple of tutorials and videos on circumferences so I can help her and tell her where to go. You won't allow something to beat you. You won't allow an object or a math problem or anything else outbeat you. You have to learn it. It is what it is. You need to learn it, right? To go further. So I'm going to sit down and go over circumferences myself. so I can help her if she allows me to. A lot of time they don't like help, you know. They don't like help. But I know she has that same mental block that I had. So I know I'm going to read some of these comments. I went off on a little tangent. Good morning, Queen Regina. You mad? Yeah, girl, I'm mad. Good morning, Miss T. Did you mean to block me? If so, it's okay. I will stop. Still be. Who is that? No, I didn't mean to block you. I never blocked you. Who are you? For one, you mad is not your name. Perhaps if you came under another name, I might have blocked you. But no, it's take it back. My fault. It's take it back. Girl, you know we didn't block you. Stop playing. See, you trying to play with my mental. You know you're never one that I will block over here. Did someone block you by mistake? You guys see what take it black mean? Oh my gosh, we would never block you. Yeah, that's why I'm saying my other page is blocked. No, man, we didn't block it here, baby. I'll tell you what, I'll go look at it. I'll go look and see who blocked you because I could tell who blocked you. No, you know we didn't block you. Okay, under what name? Yeah. No, baby girl. I wouldn't block you. For what reason? We don't really block over here unless someone come in here and disrespect me, blatantly disrespect me. We allow people to voice their opinion because it is what it is. People have an opinion. Everybody don't agree with me, and it's okay as long as you don't disrespect me. I am a pure, grown, mature adult. I can handle criticism, even if you don't like what I say. You can voice your opinion, just don't disrespect me because I'm not going to disrespect you. So no, baby girl. Hey, Zills, thanks for joining me, bruh. How's it going? Okay, don't know who blocked you. We will unblock you after the show. I will put a comment in my thing and I'll unblock you, but I could see who blocked you, baby. Yes, because it's so easy to get a big head. It is easy. And I think sometimes when people are not humble anymore, they become arrogant, that they basically telling you they don't care about what you think. You know, I'm compromising my moral compass, my values, my integrity, and everything because I'm this big. So I don't give a shit if you leave. You just one or two people. But what happens, it becomes a snowball effect because people start seeing that you don't give a damn, that you could say and you could do anything to us and we will accept it. And I don't get down like that. I don't get down like that. But I thought I missed some comments. I know I saw Queen Kimberly Black. I don't know why this thing. Come on with this, Sir King Queen Diva. Let me look for these. You preaching and teaching this morning. Thank you. Hi, beautiful queen. But it is what it is. When I talk about the devil and stuff and God, we get it mixed up. People think they're being blessed. You're not being blessed because the Bible also says, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Now, how do you interpret that? How do you interpret that? I always say this. The people in the back, you know who they laughing about, who don't have, and I'm related to this, who don't have the amount of subscribers and the audience that they have and everything. See, those people in the back will eventually be the people in the front. Because arrogance is going to destroy some of the other people and they will lose and the back people will win. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. Okay, let's see. I totally understand what you are saying. Thank you, BB. I was ruled by my emotions this week and I ended up going off on everyone around me because they dropped the ball on something. I ended up in chats. Oh, okay. Again, yep. Don't let people, get your emotions out of check. But we all human. It happens to us. Good morning, Queen. How are you? Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly Black. BB Nice. Ms.Teavalocity, thank you for that, because I was discouraged at times on here. You do get discouraged. I get discouraged. But anytime I get discouraged, I'm going to tell you how God works. And I can't answer. But anytime I get discouraged, someone writes me an email to encourage me. Or God talked to me. He said, I thought it was bigger than this. You have to go through this. You have to stay here and be faithful. See, if I didn't stay here and be faithful to what my vision is, I will never win. We will never win if we let numbers and subscribers, discourage us. And it's very discouraging because we human, right? That you put in so much in your channel and you don't get the results that you want. But that's okay. You're staying there for a particular reason. See, you're growing organically. So you'll never have someone say to you, I helped you do this, because we know how it works over here. Oh, I got her this. Oh, if it wasn't for me, this. If it wasn't for that, she wouldn't even be there. I did this. Oh, you helped. You don't have to go through that. See, because you're growing organically, and your subs will like you for you. They won't like you for someone else. See, what happens here, and we'll talk about here. We'll stay right there for a minute, because it's so important that subscribers content creators get this. I need this here. Let me explain something to you. Just because you're not growing fast and you're not aligning with different people or different people, you may be growing slower. And it's okay. I keep saying it's okay, you guys. I know I get discouraged. I told you I get discouraged. But God always sends someone to me to let me know, hey, you're okay. Keep going. I'm here. I'm praying for you. I'm pushing. Keep going. See, so I just keep going. I don't listen to the outside noise. I don't even watch the views anymore, because they are very discouraging to me, because I believe I bring what they call content, pure content. Something to benefit you, something to motivate, uplift you, inspire you. I turn dust into diamonds. No matter what the situation look like, we're going to turn it good. I'm going to tell you the good in this bad and how we will learn from it and grow. That will benefit you. I know I bring content. That's no doubt. So I'm not going to let your numbers or your views intimidate my number, my views, and my focus and my vision. That's where I say I am a very mentally strong person at. I don't let that affect me. Because I know it's bigger than this. So what do you believe in yourself? It's not what they believe in you. Don't worry about those little numbers. Don't worry about that. What do you believe about yourself? See, I believe the great I am, that is going to get big, but God needs me to handle it on this level. See, I need to be on this level. I need to show that I'm faithful on this level before I'm blessed with a bigger territory. So I remain faithful on this level. I just keep going. That's what you have to keep in your mind. Be faithful with a few, I'll make you ruler over many. But if I decide to come down here and I say, damn, I need money, I need quick money, I know this is this sector, we're going to talk about this sector. So let me come down here and pick a beef with BB Nice and cuss her out and drag her, call her all kinds of names, talk about her illness, talk about whatever. Let me do that because I'm going to get views. I wasn't faithful in my belief, what I believe, because I didn't believe in doing that. I did it because I allow money to manipulate me. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, that's me. That's not everybody. That's me. And I do so well with it. I will not come down here and do some things. I don't care how much money I need. I don't care how many subscribers I need. I don't care how many views I need. My reward is greater than this, than what we see here. This is just a stepping stone for me. So don't be discouraged. Believe in yourself. Believe that I am who I said I am. I am the great. It will be better. It will be great one day. And I will look back and look at it. Oh, remember Queen Diva, BB Nice, Regina? Remember when I only had 10 subscribers? Remember when I only was knocked down, 200 views? I put all that work into it. And I only got this as the result because it's bigger. The picture is bigger. Don't be discouraged. Just keep plucking away because you never want no one to say, I made you. You owe me because of me. And that's what they tend to do here sometimes. Not everybody, but some people say that. If it wasn't because of, so you don't want that if it wasn't because of so and so and all his people or her people or their people following you, you wouldn't be nothing. Nope, you want to do it on your own. Get it on your own. Take your time. Get it right. You'll grow. Everything happens for a reason. So me ending up in chats was supposed to happen. He used me as a vessel and a mirror for a few people. I'm so happy it was received well. It made me feel better. Good for you. You're very engaging. I appreciate your engaging. I appreciate you engaging over here. I tell you back. I tell you that all the time. Take it back. You know what blows me? You just have 1,000 names, but I know it's you. I know because of the way you talk. I already knew it was take it back. But we would never block you over here. Hey, TC, my queen, what's going on, baby? But yeah, so make sure, stay encouraged, BB. You know what? You have a gym over there that you may not realize. And I see it. I see it. I really do. I really like your show. Not all the time I drop down, but all the time I stop by and give you a thumbs up and keep it going because I like your show. Don't get discouraged. Keep it going. Your audience will come. Find your niche, and I think you found your niche. Just keep going. It'll grow. You're not meant to. And what happened is when you grow, remember, when you grow out of something. Yeah. When I got big, I grew out of my clothes. If I get too big, I will grow out of something. Some things you want to grow out of. Now, I don't want to grow out of my clothes, but it is what it is. So a fat kid realized that she needs to do some stuff to lose weight. But because I'm not doing it, then I'm a fat kid, right? But in respect to saying that, you'll grow out of some things, and that's good. That's good. And everybody can't go. And you'll see those that will go with you is meant they were your true supporters. I know who my true supporters are. I know my true supporters. And I know the ones who was supporting me for whatever reason that no longer supports me. And that's okay. Hey, Jazzy. What's up? Love you, baby. As always, when I'm tuned in, very first word I hear is for me. Then I look at you, your title. I concur. It's all about me right now. It's all about you, and we have to make sure that we maintain our mental health to make sure that we make it about us mentally. About us. Yep. So I'll tell you one thing that I'm so grateful for, that over here, people have become comfortable. I don't even know. I didn't know that they were hanging in the bushes. I got an email. Somebody had been in my bushes. Not Miss Lola. Good morning, Miss Lola. Pray for Miss Lola too. They were in my bushes and they have been following me for a long time, and they super chatted. Cash at me. Thanks for the cash app too. I received, sweetheart. Appreciate it. They cash at me and told me that they have been following me for a long time and they felt comfortable here. So I see more and more people dropping down because they're comfortable, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. You're always welcome here. No judgment zone. Sometimes I may say things that just hit you, but it is what it is. That means that message was for you. That means that Jim That gem that was dropped was for you. If you here listening to it, it's for you. BB Nice is always a pleasure. Slim Thick, don't feel bad. I do too. Let me see. I love small chats. However, I know that's a selfish as a subscriber. No, I think small chats make you a little more comfortable sometimes. You know, the chats are some of the best part of a live. I watch the chat. Sometimes I don't even listen to the content creator. I used to go and watch the chat. Just listen to the chat. And the chats are very, very engaging. Engaging, funny, rough. The chats can get you. The chats will drag you, you know, so the chats are fun. But I notice more and more people are dropping down, feeling comfortable. And thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Like I said, I'm going on a different journey, a new chapter of my life. I'm working on that. And I'm going to take you guys with me along the way. Hopefully, I will video my journey and my travels, my new home, my new furniture, my new everything job, everything I am going to videotape. Hopefully we'll get to do that. You all will travel with me. I said this before, and I'll say it again. A lot of times, because of the climate that we're in, people don't like to really be transparent, you know, because they take your transparency and really turn it around. They spin narratives on your life story. And when you're trying to tell your life story to motivate and encourage people, I say, keep going. You know, I was here once. I did this once. Let me tell you one of my experiences to help you. You know, let me tell you how I overcame it. Let me tell you where I'm at now, how I got here. You do that because you want to help me. I want to help someone. I want to encourage someone. You know, I want to motivate someone. You can't always do that in this climate. You just can't do it because we have some angry, unhappy, unhealthy, mentally unhappy people sometime in our environments that will, you know, just do the wrong thing. So we have to walk, you know, we have to walk lightly sometimes, steadily. Just stopping through. Hey, Smart Show, what's up? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Queen, for all the newness. Thank you. But I appreciate that. You know, I don't stay on here for an hour. So I'm going to wrap it up. Last week, we talked about bipolar disorder, right? Then this week, I talked a little bit about personality, borderline personality disorder. And they were so similar, but different. You know, that the doctors, when it's time to diagnose, you know, a bipolar person or a personality disorder. No, sorry. A bipolar person or, oh Lord, see what I mean? You see why I do that? I forgot. Okay. Or borderline personality disorder. Boom. See what? But anyway, they're different, but have a lot of similarities. They say they have a hard time diagnosing that though. So we talked about mental illness, and mental illness is real. You know, depression is real. Some depression is worse than other, right? There's different levels to, you know, bipolar, you know, borderline personality disorder is different levels. Just know if you feel in any kind of way mentally, put yourself in check. Reach out for help. Don't worry about the outside noise. You have to worry about you. If you know you suffering something mentally, you know something is not right up there, and you know that, then go seek help. There in the link, I'll drop the link after this in the details. I'll drop the links to some places you can reach out to. Don't worry about what people think about you, because I know there's a stigma attached to mental illness, but it is what it is. It's who we are, people. That's part of who we are. our mental condition, right? So make sure you reach out and get you help. Don't just let it go undiagnosed, because it becomes worse and it controls your life. It controls your life. Your mental controls any relationship, because if you're not mentally strong or mentally fit or mentally healthy, it's hard for you to have relationships. And we all need some type of relationships. That's just the human in us. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Jamzonita B, please make sure you go and subscribe to Jamzonita B. Google took all her subscribers, so she's starting from scratch again. Please get over there and subscribe to her. Listen, it doesn't take much for me to shout someone out and for us to go subscribe to that person, but it does take you, the content creator, to bring content that they enjoy so they could keep coming back. So when you do your thing, but keep that in mind. Pay attention to your audience to keep your audience. Whatever you see going on and your audience like, and they support the most, that's probably your niche. That's probably what you need to do. So thank you for the pep talk this morning. You're welcome, TC. Thank you for dropping down. I appreciate that. All right, you guys, we're going to get ready to get out of here. And this is my song that my Jamzonita made for me. For me. And I love it. Oh, hold on. I downloaded it. You know, it's always something. Oh, we got a little problem. Hey, if you have a show or something you want me to do or talk about, please don't hesitate to drop me an email. Let me see what's going on here. Now I had it queued up. See, this is what I'm talking about. I had it all queued up and something happened. Yeah, don't hesitate to drop me an email and let me know. Next week I am doing a show on something that someone asked me to do. I will be doing a show on functional alcoholics. It's saying I have to read down functional alcoholics. So I will be doing a show on that next week. So let's talk about it. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are our joint future, our heirs. They're looking to inherit something, right? So make sure we're still trying to create generational wealth. As always, be a blessing, not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. A simple hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. I like your hat. You have a beautiful smile. Hey, let me grab that coffee for you. I'll buy it. Here's a couple of dollars. Grab some lunch. Hey, I'll take those groceries for you. I'll open that door. I sure like that beautiful skirt you have on. People like compliments. It uplifts them sometimes. We never know what someone's going through. And it doesn't take monetary. You don't have to have anything monetary to bless someone. Just words. You can bless them. Simple hello. The diamonds are free at Ms.Teavalocity. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, shall take you higher. Thank you all so much for joining me. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out if you didn't hit it on your way in. Let me look at something right quick. I have to always check my text messages before I leave, because sometimes okay, so I don't think no one's sending me anything. Okay, so that's what they do. So I have had a blessed day with you all. Again, be safe. Remember, there's something going on. There's something going on. So continue to be safe. It's just strange that we don't have to wear masks. We went from wearing masks. My thoughts is different from some of your thoughts, but anyway. Okay, what topic do you have for me? Slim Thick, what topic do you have for me? I'll give you a minute to answer before I go off. What topic do you have for me? Next week, I'm going to do that topic, though. I'm researching. Can we discuss Snoop Dogg and his daughter? Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's do this. Let me go research it. Let me go listen to a little bit of it so I can get some ins and outs. And I'll give you my humble opinion on it. Okay, next week. Next week we could do that. Snoop Dogg and his daughter. I know something is going on, but I don't follow television, you guys. And I haven't been following YouTube when it comes to stuff like that, celebrities and other stuff going on. I've really been doing something different, you know. So, but I will do that, Slim Thick, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Okay? Make it a productive day. We want to have a safe Memorial weekend. You guys be safe out there. Thank you again.